What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you a video to discuss something very important on the global server of One Piece Treasure Cruise. There are three big points to be made here. So first of all, it's going to be the New Year's sugo-fest, which as of recording this video, it's going to be up in around 13-14 hours time. I believe it's 3 p.m. I can't see, my eyesight is terrible now. But as of recording this video, tomorrow, for me anywhere in the UK, it will be up then. And then number two, January to February, as you guys can see here, Chopper Man Missions Stampede is coming. And then 3, we all know what happens in February for Global. It is going to be the anniversary of One Piece Treasure Cruise. And this is why we go back to point number 1. This sugo-fest, this New Year's sugo-fest, if you go past 3 multi-pools, you're probably going to regret it. It is a ginormous bait. And it's a very, very smartly done bait. The first multi-pool is going to be 10 gems only. You have to pull on that. That's just a no-brainer. You gotta pull on that. Then the next multi-pool is 20 gems. Again, a no-brainer. You just gotta pull on that, right? And then the third multi-pool is 30 gems, and it's gonna guarantee you a 2019 legend. Now that sounds phenomenal because it is phenomenal. Compared to everything else, that is phenomenal. Other than the all gold, all legend multi, beg your pardon, that Global had a few months ago. That was absolutely bonkers. I don't know if that's ever going to come back. If it does, congratulations Global. You've got another insane sugo-fest again. But what I'm going to say here, with this sugo-fest, this New Year's sugo-fest, the legends that are available, at first I thought, damn, 2019 legends, that's pretty insane. But I forget that Global is around 4, 5, 6 months behind Japan. And there are some pretty average, mediocre legends in there that kind of fall off and will not really see much use later on. So we got the likes of the grayed out legends here that I've got you here. We've got Whitebeard and Marco, who are great, but they don't really see much use anymore. Shiki is just no. Big Mom is just no. Brook is, after the first Kizuna Kesen, nerfed into the ground. Jinbei, nobody uses him. Capone, in theory, can be absolutely superb, but again, not top tier. Not up there with the best of the best. We got Zephyr, again, not up there with the best of the best. Carrot is one of the best in the game. We got V2 Katakuri, who is very good. I'm going to say he's very good, but I will also say he's not one of the best anymore, at least on Japan. Kind of nerfed very hard, just like Brook has been. We got Dex, Barto, and Cavendish as well. Driven, not the most free-to-play friendly class. Jack is superb. Sabo really doesn't see much play. Sanji and Judge, absolutely superb. Cracker, dream sub. But then we've got V2 Mihawk, V2 Zoro. Again, slashers, not exactly the strongest class right now in Japan. When they came out with their batch, again, didn't really make them the strongest at all. So these two also don't see much play. Then you've got Luffy and Law. Big Mom V2 seeing a lot of use in Kizuna Kesen, or basically as a sub for many different teams for that big chain lock and base attack boost. Sabo and Koala, superb, sees lots of play. And of course, if you have them, you want to have Inu and Neko. And Inu and Neko can also pair up with Sabo and Koala as well. Then you've got Vivi and Rebecca and Shirahoshi and Mancherry, who are both superb. Now, out of all of those, the top tier ones, let's see how many legends there are in here for the 2019 pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So there's 22, unless I've miscounted, but there's 22. And out of all of those, how many of those are actually, I would say, top tier? Like above an 8 out of 10, or maybe above an 8.5 out of 10 rated. I'd say V2 Katsukuri right now is probably like an 8 out of 10, or maybe 8.5. I'll give him 8.5. But overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So around 50%. And the 11 I gave it to a Carrot, V2 Katakuri, Jack, Sanji and Judge, Cracker, Law and Luffy, V2 Big Mom, Sabo and Koala, Inu and Neko, Vivi Rebecca, and Shirahoshi Mancherry. Dex, Sabo, and Barto and Cavendish just missing out there. But out of all of those, realistically speaking, if you had every legend in the game, not that everyone has every legend in the game, of those 22 legends, you're probably only going to realistically use 11 of them. And even then, some of them are reliant on you having these other top tier legends as well. So, for me, It looks amazing on paper, this sugo-fest, but when you take into consideration that Stampede is most likely going to be a sugo-fest straight after, which brings you these 3 top tier legends, sorry, not these 3, these 2, 6+ Douglas Bullet, and also the Stampede Luffy, I gotta say, you should not be doing any more than 3 multi-pulls on this sugo-fest, this New Year's sugo-fest that's incoming. And even for the Stampede sugo-fest, you should probably be waiting, because looking at this list, unless they're going to do a global exclusive, we all know who's coming. It's going to be Kaido. It's not going to be Halloween Ace. Why would they do a Halloween Legend on that date? It's not going to be Onami or Komunasaki, because that's way too far into the future. And, you know, they're not exactly hype. Chopper is a seasonal. And it's definitely not going to be Wano, Zoro, and Luffy, or Stealth Black Sanji. It's Kaido. So the 3 legends that are coming out straight after this, what I'm going to call the New Year's bait, is Stampede Luffy, Douglas Bullet, and Kaido. And I would say Douglas Bullet, when he comes out, head and shoulders, is going to crush everything as the best legend, head and shoulders above everybody else. Stampede Luffy following very, very closely. When Kaido comes out, there's going to be a lot of content easily revolving around him, which he'll be able to stomp, and he's going to be great for guard missions, any of these difficult challenges. If you ever watch my tier list video for captains, I have them all very, very highly rated up. And we look at this list, there's a few things I would change. This is only as captains, by the way, guys, because legends like, for example, Cracker, V2 Katakuri, if you consider them as subs as well, definitely top tier. Viva Rebecca, Shirahoshi Manshou, Inu Neko, all of these are fantastic. V2 Big Mom, they're all very good as subs as well. But as the captains, if you're looking for that strong, very powerful captain, then 3 of them are coming straight after this New Year's bait. And for example, Barto, Lomeo, and Cavendish, they're only good if you have all the driven units. You need a lot of limited rare recruits, you need a bunch of different rare recruits, high-end units to make them the best. Luffy and Ace, a lot of free spirit units to come in the future, but they're not out yet on global. Then you've got Quick Whitebeard, again, Powerhouse Striker. The buffs still haven't really hit for global yet. They're coming, they're definitely coming. But out of all of these, the ones that I can see available on global right now, Luffy Law, Snake Man, and Carrot. And now Carrot is definitely one that's more like you definitely want to have her to do mediocre to kind of endgame content, but the most difficult piece of content she cannot clear. She just does not have the damage for it. And out of all of those, it's just really Snake Man and Luffy Law. Now, I'm assuming most people watching this video will have Snake Man. If you don't, then go for it on this sugo-fest, I guess. But if you do have Snake Man, you're really not in need of any other captains. And even if you skip the Stampede sugo-fest, even if you skip Kaido, an anniversary or whatever comes, Snake Man is still relevant to this day. He is so good. Honestly, I should bump him up to S2 because of how much he can do, because he's so free to play friendly as well. But when I made this tier list, this is all the way back in my tier list video, one of the stipulations is we don't really consider free to play friendliness, but that's not very realistic. We're trying to look at it from a hypothetical point of view, but if we're looking at it realistically, Snake Man is one of the best, if not the best, legend in the game. He's just so good, even as a sub, as a captain, so much versatility. If you have Snake Man, you do not need to pull. I know people want to pull and get all of these fantastic legends, but think about the anniversary. This is the New Year's sugo-fest. Think how amazing the anniversary is. The New Year's sugo-fest does not have a legend rate up. It is not a 2.5 times, not a 2 times, not a 3 times, not a 1.5 times legend rate up. It's just a 1 times legend rate. There is no rate up. Keep that into consideration, and once you spent your gems on that, that's gems you're not going to have for Stampede sugo-fest, which is then going to be followed up by the anniversary sugo-fest. So please do keep that in mind if you are on global. I'm just going to show you this list again, because at first when I heard 2019, it was insane to me, because 2019 for Japan anyway was V2 Katakuri onwards. You didn't have the likes of Zephyr, Capone, Jinbei, Brook, Big Mom, Whitebeard, and Marco, and Shiki in there as well, which are a little bit, you know, they're just not the best of the best. Imagine you do your 3 multiples and you don't get any legends. You don't get any legends other than the guaranteed 2019 legend, and your guaranteed 2019 legend is someone like Shiki or Big Mom or Brook or Jinbei. that's gonna be a feels bad, man. Because that's still, while it may have seemed worth it before pulling, 60 gems. That's 60 gems down the drain. So do keep that into consideration. But I would still say, you know, if you're a gambler, and you have no self-control. In fact, you don't even need to be a gambler or self-control. 10 gems. 10 gems for a full multi is absolutely worth it. 20 gems for a full multi is worth it. That's 30 gems for 2 multi-pulls. Now the question here is the 30th gem multi, the 30th gem, the third multi, which costs 30 gems and guarantees your 2019 legend, going to be worth it? There's only one way to find out, and that's by pulling. But if you don't pull, you'll just have more gems for Stampede, bring out 2 of the best units in the game in Luffy and Douglas Bullet, the Stampede Luffy. And then you have Anniversary, which is of course going to have Stampede Luffy, Douglas Bullet on the banner as well. And it's also going to have Kaido. So, what can I say? If I'm not mistaken, Whitebeard should be on here. Quick Whitebeard. Or was Quick Whitebeard a 2018 legend? Surely he was a 2019. Surely. Yes, he is. So Quick Whitebeard is also a 2019 legend. So he will be on this New Year's banner. But overall, even though Mihawk and V2 Zoro, they're fantastic legends. They look cool. Chances are you're really not going to rely on them to clear content. We haven't had anything like Kai or Neo content where you're limited to certain classes and ages. We haven't had anything like that, any of that kind of content for a while. So you really don't need to be using slashers. Sabo as well. Orb boost chain lock, which is nice, but then again, we have so many orb boosters. I'm sure everyone has an orb booster. If you have Snake Man, you got an orb booster. So yeah, guys, I know the cheapness of the gems is tasty, but remember, in a month's time, or just over a month, I'm gonna have Stampede Sugo-fest, and then a few weeks after Stampede Sugo-fest, it's gonna be 3 big bombastic legends: Douglas Bullet, Luffy, and also Kaido. So please do take that into consideration. Don't go past 3 multiples. That is my one request of you global audience here watching this video. Please do not spend more than 60 gems on this Sugo-fest. You will most likely regret it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Just really had to get that out there because I see so many people hyped for this Sugo-fest. I did pull on the Japan New Year Sugo-fest 2.5 times legend rate, by the way. And let me tell you, that did not go well. That did not go well. Global might be better, but we all know the rates are typically a little bit higher in Japan. Oh, we just got to wait and see what happens. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, guys, that if you do save up, or if you do whale on this banner, you get everything you want. But at the same time, if you do choose to save, you're going to be blessed. Good things come to those who wait. Dunker Bandai times. I'm just a very big fan of Stampede Luffy, Kaido, and also Douglas Bullet. I think all 3 of those legends are superb. I wish I had all of them. I don't have 6+ Bullet. I have Bullet, but I don't have 6+ Bullet because I didn't have the Skull Island. That is the other thing, guys. Even if you don't think you're going to get Bullet, please do farm his Skull Island, because when you get him, you're going to really wish you had 6+ Bullet. He's a lot better than the normal 6-star Bullet. And that is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, before you do your pulls, to hashtag Dunker Bandai with the Bellissimo, and you will be blessed. Good luck on your 60 gems. If you pull any more than 60 gems on this banner, shame on you. If you're a whale, still shame on you. But thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.